Okay, boys. I'm streaming. Finally. Let me get up the chat because I have a feeling this face cam thing is really far behind. I have something going on. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, I mean, I know that there's going to be some latency with the really convoluted way I'm routing my face cam to my computer. The problem is that it doesn't seem consistent how long the delay is. So let me just watch the live stream. When I think that my things are like synced up, then we can move on to the rest of the stream. Okay, here we go. That's so bad though. The face cam is like crazy far behind. Last time I had to delay my face cam by like several sentences. It's closer. And by the way, I'm just going to kind of deal with it if it's a little bit off. Let's try this now. I think that's good enough. I think it's good enough. Hey, Icy Beats. Hey, Herman. Good to see you guys here. So I'm doing a little bit later stream. It's actually after lunchtime for me, which is interesting. Like usually I'm doing it like right after breakfast, but now I'm doing it right after lunch. Maybe this is a good timing. Maybe this is a bad timing. We will just have to see. There's nothing wrong with experimenting. At everyone. I am live. We're going, boys. Let me read the chat. Hey, Beast Mode. $7 p.m. Wow, that's crazy. I'm gonna do a little pre-stream, but we're getting started anyway. I'm just gonna quick open up Cakewalk, and we can get started. By the way, so I got this plugin called BBC. We're fine. So I got this plugin called BBC Orchestra. I got this plugin called BBC Orchestra. Hey, you can still see me. It's only gonna be a second. Let me open up Cakewalk, and it's pretty fire. Hey, Ringtone, how you doing? I found a female vocalist and a pianist to work with. They are so good. Can't wait to show you guys. That's awesome. That's awesome. Really good stuff. And also, I moved my camera back into a similar position where it used to be. Yeah. The plugin is called BBC Orchestra. Cakewalk is opening right now. But we have just driver issues real quick. For some reason my speakers weren't plugged in. Give me a sec. I'm gonna have to just give me a second. BBC Orchestra. BBC Orchestra is a plugin by Spitfire Audio, and it's actually free. You can get the plugin for free. It's pretty fire. I'm gonna show you off in a couple seconds. I've started to send a beat back to rappers for free. Yeah, yeah, for sure. That's awesome ringtone. Okay, Cakewalk is opening now. I'm gonna show my screen. Oh, what's up with that text? I think my text is fine. I was able to like edit videos with my font. Yeah. Technical difficulties. I'm gonna just have a random text. No, I'm gonna delete that. Whatever. So yeah, let me get up BBC Orchestra and show you some pretty cool sounds they got. And that's just like that's like this default violin sound. The default violins sound pretty great, but you can also like change like the style. So it's pizzicato. That's fire. And there's also like a whole bunch of woodwind stuff in here. I'm liking the flutes they have. Listen to this. It's pretty nice. And the long flute. It doesn't sound like necessarily the type of it's a flute that you can definitely use in like a cool sample if you wanted to make like a kind of authentic kind of sample and then chop it up and actually make the whole beat around it. That's what I would do with that kind of flute. It doesn't really stand out as like the main flute, but I'm sure you can do whatever you want with it. So I think I'm gonna make the entire beat out of this. I think I want to make as much as I can of the. Oh, I haven't tried out the percussion yet. Let me hear this. Ooh, it's like harps. That's pretty fire. I'm gonna use the harp. Let's see if we can come up with a melody. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do harmonic minor, and I'm just gonna do this to kind of see what those notes are. Okay, got it. Never mind. I'm just gonna play these notes in. Let's figure out a good chord progression. Yep, Spitfire Labs, Spitfire Audio. Let me make these notes shorter because they're kind of overlapping each other. Kid Drip. I could probably make a beat for you, but I'm not sure if I can finish it today. I'm crazy busy recently, and I still have to edit my videos for tomorrow. But I'll start on your beat after this one. No problem. Okay, go hit the like button, boys. I'm not really feeling this sound actually. It has a lot of reverb to it. Is there a way to get rid of some of that reverb? I feel like there should be. Like this adds more reverb. It needs a lot less reverb. It needs to sound a lot drier. So maybe we'll go to like a strings and do a spizzicato or something. Yeah, X dot. I was watching your. I saw your X dot. I saw your car commercial video, and I was like, oh, dude, X dot got a car commercial sponsorship or whatever. And then I watched it. And I'm like, oh, he's just making a beat like a car sponsorship. That's all right. Oh, there we go. That's it, boys. Yeah, so tell me if the delay is like horrible, like you can't focus on the video without looking at the face cam. But I need to figure out some other system because the system I'm using right now has a humongous delay and there isn't really much of anything I can do about it. I mean, I can fix it. I can fix it in the stream, but the problem is that I can't fix it for every single stream. Like I said last stream, I had 10 seconds of delay between my audio and my camera. That's how much delay there was. But in this stream, I had the exact same setup as I had last time, and it has like 0.5 seconds of delay or something like that. So I don't even understand what the difference is between some days and some other days. How is school going? School's going good. It is going good. I mean, it's fun to be back in discussion. I'm actually in the school. I'm not just online and stuff like that. It's also good to meet new people. Like I said, this is I moved from my last house to this house and my last area to this area. New school, new everything, and I made good friends. It's going good so far. But it is the first week of school, and I have already had like almost all-nighters. I kind of like how it has like the empty space right there. Okay. Got several projects recorded on Sonar 8.5. Who would you guys recommend? Huh? Are you saying like who should mix your beat? I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about. Okay, thank you, Herman. Kevin MacLeod type beat. Possibly, I don't know. I think I want to have this one pretty bouncy. Kind of feeling. Like, I'm not even sure what I'm going to do, but I'm feeling like getting experimental. Like, what if my clap pattern is like this? Let's record this in. No, not that. Something like that. Something like that. I want a pretty hefty kick. I might change that clap for a more like a experimental snare or something like that. Let's read the chat real quick. Hey, Body L. Good to see you on the Discord server too, dude. Who would I recommend for mixing? I don't know. Hey, how do you figure out your producer name, Bongonzo? Okay, so my name, Bongonzo, came from the fact that I had this little stuffed animal monkey that I had when I got it ever since I was born, and it was named Bongo. That little monkey was named Bongo. I probably have him somewhere stuffed in my closet or something like that. So I just took Bongo, and I took Gonzo, which apparently means crazy. I had to look that up or something like that. And I just put Bongonzo together, and there we go. I overthink my name a lot. Like I was stressing over it for like 2 or 3 days. But I haven't looked back. I haven't wanted to change it or anything like that. I'm thinking a 30-second note, 30-second note kick drums. There we go. I'm thinking about, I want to find like I think in the Sakurana kit, they have a lot of experimental kind of snares. I can layer that guy. That's a super crispy snare though. Like, goodness gracious. Let's get a good layer in here. Dude, if you ask me, you can produce professionally on any kind of random headphones. Any random speakers or headphones. I heard this like interview with this like random producer. I forget who it was, but he was talking about how when he mixes his beats, like he's a professional mixer, what he does is he mixes on these like fancy, like really good whoa, just a second. He mixes on these like really fancy, really good speakers. But then right before he's about to finish, he will unplug those speakers, switch them into these like little tiny like little speakers that are like this big or so that he got from like Radio Shack or something like that. And he'll just like listen to his entire mix through those little horrible speakers. And basically the reason he uses those speakers is because they don't play any bass sounds. They don't really play much high sounds, but they make him focus on the mid-range, and apparently that's good for him. I mean, he's a professional. I'm assuming he knows what he's talking about, but it's just interesting how he uses those kind of things. That isn't very helpful for you because I don't think that's very helpful for you, but nonetheless, I don't know why I said that. There you go. Adds a good high end to the snare. Before, then after. I also heard. I've also heard from you guys. I haven't actually heard someone say this myself, but someone who was talking in the chat that they said that oftentimes it's good to mix on horrible like earbuds, like Apple earbuds. First of all, because that's what everyone else is listening to on their devices, but also because they replicate enough frequencies enough that if you can compare them to other mixes in the same environment, you can make good stuff. In the description you can actually see the speakers that I use. They're not the most amazing thing or anything. I'm not rocking some $10,000 system here, boys. That was a very long explanation of a very simple question. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to snap to the grid that way. Oh, nope, not that. You said that, Quetzalcoatl? I mean, Luca? So I want to really accentuate some interesting patterns on the 808. Let's see. Legato. Bro, none of my chats are going through, but we see that one. I assure you that I did not block your ringtone. I did not delete your comments or anything like that. I don't know what's going on. Quantize that to 16th note. Okay, let me read this real quick. The price don't even matter, to be honest. If you know what you're doing, you can make a hit at anything. My entire studio setup is only $530. Speakers, less than $100. Keyboard, less than $100. That's all there is. So I spent less than $200 on this whole system. Actually, the camera itself is literally the most expensive thing here. It's like $600. Bonds ain't heard the beat, obviously. This beat isn't for you, Kid Drip. I was making your beat second. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about this bass. This stream will have a beat critique. I repeat, this stream will have a beat critique. What did you say there, young Carl? Wait, here you go. It's just like, okay. What does snap do? Snap grid? Up in the top right, you have the snap grid over here. You choose like whole note, which means you can only place your notes on a whole note. So even if I place like in the middle here, it's only going to place on the whole note. You can change your snap grid to like a 64th note. I tell you guys, I will be doing a beat critique, and all of a sudden I get a whole bunch of emails. But if you do like 64th note, you can have more fine-tuned on where your thing is. I know you ain't started it, but I'm still grateful. Awesome. Thank you, Kid Drip. Are you going to have a beat critique section? Yep. How many do you charge per beat, Bongonzo? I have not sold like payment for a beat yet. I think this is off. Yes, it was. Okay, that's pretty cool. This string patch, it cuts off at like C4 or something like that. No, it cuts off at G4, which means that most of the notes on here don't actually play. I think it's actually pretty cool. What if I go? That's pretty fire. That's pretty fire. I already had my finger on the trigger for that email. I didn't even read who his email was. Yep, Luca. Awesome, good to hear it, Argon. I'm going to send these all to an aux track. Just like that. Aux, oh, nope, these didn't send correctly. Aux. Okay, so now I can add like one effect to this one thing, and it will affect all of the... Is Hargun the one who was always sending in Indian rap songs? Is Hargun the one who's doing that, or is that someone else? Jeez, these are dirty hi-hats. Ooh, that one's kind of no, actually not. I feel like the image was different, but I think the name was the same. Like I think his image was black or something like that. Yeah, so I wanted to tell you, yeah, so Hargan, I went to, wait, just a second. Oh, I just noticed something with my 808. Wait. Oh, never mind. So Hargan, today I went to a, what is it called? Messianic Jew church service, and they sang a lot of songs in Hebrew, which is really interesting. I've never been to something like that, and everything they do sounded just like the songs you were sending in, like. Like totally using like the what is that, harmonic minor scale, and all of it was like they didn't use any like pianos or something like that normal like contemporary kind of or western kind of song would have. Everything was all guitars, and the guitars are kind of made to sound like sitars or something like that. It was really, really interesting. Beat making contest. Yes, there will be a beat making contest soon. We are growing fast, guys. It's actually kind of crazy. You guys have been so nice to me recently, and also I've just put in more work recently in the channel, and we will be having a beat contest at 5,000 subscribers. Which is good news. So I just want to like, so yeah, if you guys have ideas for the beat contest, let me know in the comment section. And I'm also gonna have a question on my Discord server in the near future when we get a little closer. We just hit 4,600 subscribers, which is crazy. We're only 400 away, and I'll be entirely honest. My YouTube channel kind of went like super steep up real quick, and then I started following a little bit. I think ever since I started posting those tutorials, I really need to stop posting tutorials, because the thing about tutorials is that tutorials give you quick viewers. They have like short-term gain, but then they immediately fall off if your dedicated subscriber audience doesn't like tutorials, because your dedicated subscribers will start leaving, and then you'll have no one else left to like pick up the pieces. So as soon as I kind of noticed that, I started posting more beat making videos. I started putting more work into my beat making videos to make them actually more interesting, and all of a sudden we're actually like speeding up. It's actually been kind of crazy. You guys are too good for me. I need more collabs with you, so hopefully you'll make a beat contest soon. Yeah, Luca's gonna go into the grind. He's gonna win that contest if it kills him. Oh yeah, I was also thinking this week, so in band class, I'm in band at my school, but the problem is that because all of this health cautions and stuff like that, I don't want to say the name of the thing that we're scared of, because then I'll get copyrighted. But the thing is that we can't actually like play our instruments, at least not until we have a whole bunch of like mask things. It's kind of crazy. But so we watched this video about how how soundtracks of movies are made. and it was really interesting. There was a whole bunch of people who would use so much of weird, like, they record a kalimba, a really old kalimba, into a microphone, and then like add a whole bunch of distortion. It turned into something crazy. It was pretty weird. But I think I want to experiment with more creative things like that in the future. Yo, Bongonzo, I don't know if I can watch you make the beat, but I like sad piano and guitar. Remember, I love 808s. Awesome, dude. I'll make a beat like the one I did last time for you. Except better, because I'm just better nowadays. What about a duo beat contest? Like, everyone needs to get a partner to make a submission. Ooh, that's weird. Hey, Bit, how you doing? What instruments do you play? I play French horn in normal band. I also play trombone sometimes, and then I play like piano and guitar for other things. Luca Week you should do that. I already know who I would pick. That's an interesting idea. Because I think that some people would be left out by the fact that they can't find a partner. But I also think that'd be really cool to see what would happen if two people came together. Like, do you think there'd be like switch ups more often, or do you think that the beats would be more fully fleshed out? Interesting idea. Kidjo, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have it by 6 p.m. or 6 my time. I'll do my best. I mean, I can work pretty fast, but it's just that I have to edit my entire video for tomorrow, and I haven't even. I have started, but I had a whole bunch of technical difficulties this morning when I was trying to edit. I'm loving this beat. I think I want to add like a flute or something like that, just for the sake of having something every once in a while, because we can't just have the harp. We could make like a new channel on your server for everyone without partners to show up there to form groups. Ooh, hey, look at this. The image for the brass section is a French horn. Hey, that's a French horn right there. I cannot play that high on the French horn. Goodness gracious. See, there's a lot of reverb to this. I think that's the highest note I play. No, this is the highest note I play. But when I'm playing this note, I'm like screeching. But this is like the default note. Oh no. This is the note. This is the note. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. Ooh, timpani. Those are nice timpanis. By the way, this is the first time I've actually like kind of gone through everything. Oh, that's exactly what a xylophone would sound like in an orchestra. Anyway, there's a lot of reverb on these, and I don't know if I like the reverb part of it. Flute. Anyway. Play the French horn on stream, baby. I've been playing French horn since 6th grade. So, as you can probably tell by my age, quite a long time. Maybe next beat I can have like a bong kind of sound. Next beat. Wait, I can actually play on this beat probably. Let's go, boys. I don't know if you can hear that. Oh, I hope that I can record audio well. I've been having some problems with recording audio recently. Hey, this is gonna be an interesting. It's gonna be a monumental stream. Hey, hey, hey! Audio is recording good today, boys. Why am I saying boys so much? That's an F horn, yeah. F horn, French horn. Yep. Sounds weird when I play it through the microphone like that. Isn't there a way to unmute these? Forget how to unmute something. Oh yeah. I forgot I routed that to a keyboard shortcut. I kind of like this one. We're going to be doing some sound design here, boys. Let's do something cool with this. Yeah, plot twist. Let's layer this with an octave down. Sounds like a tuba. Sounds just like a tuba. Let's try an octave up. Let's just see what happens. And I think I'm gonna have to use some OTT. Now it sounds like a trumpet. What does TFW mean? What if one of us wrote something to it and you recorded it since you're able to record now? Like record audio? Are you talking about audio? I'm going to send this to an aux track. Perfect. So this is all going to here now. If you guys give me suggestions that I like, I'll do whatever you say I should do. All the background noise gets immediately accentuated. I thought that was a clean recording, and then all of a sudden we did that, and... Okay, we're gonna do this. Oh, a verse. I don't know if I'm gonna be good enough at rapping to do that on the spot. be honest. I'm gonna use my world famous trumpet distort preset. Oh, it looks like I deleted some plugins that used to be crucial. There actually isn't any distortion in that. Never mind. Yeah, no. I'm gonna record this. I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, let's see. First of all, I was gonna mention the fact that I haven't heard of Zunti, and then I just had to laugh because you said you ended the sentence with baby. Of course you ended the sentence with baby. Why wouldn't you end the sentence with baby? I'm gonna export that as a WAV file. Oh, whoa. Yeah, actually, Josh Marriott was like talking in the chat. I mean, in the Discord server, that he wanted a trap one shot for trumpets, and I just recorded one in. So take that, all of you. I don't know what I'm saying. Take that, all of you splice people who try to sell trap one shots. They're easy to record in. What happens if I move this down an octave? Probably doubling it up, but just to see what it sounds like anyway. That's pretty nice. And I'm pretty sure it's all in tune. I mean, it doesn't matter. Okay, and then I'm gonna add a G clip to that just to make sure everything is kind of glued together. Dong. Maybe that's 5 down. I'm not exactly sure. That's nice. You know, maybe we could surprise Kid Drip by recording in live guitar. Good point. 8-bit. Definitely needs a delay. I've never really been a big fan of K-pop. It's getting dark in my room. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys to send your beats in. I would tell you that, except for my font is all messed up. Which doesn't make any sense because I'm using my font every time I edit my videos. You kidding me? What's up with OBS? By the way, I said OBS as in the software. I'm not gonna have these side little things here. I don't know if the trombone thing kind of fits the vibe of the beat. I wasn't trying to make a pun. I was just trying to clarify and not get in trouble. Because the way I heard it sounded bad. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with all these. Move this over a little bit. Just so we can kind of... Oh, we got to turn off the snapped grid. Yeah, someone requested to make sure that my streams were being added to the playlist, and if they weren't already, they are being added now. And I checked to make sure all of the other ones were in now, so we should be fine. You should be able to see every single stream in the playlist, and you should also be able to see every stream from now on in the playlist, so we're good. Okay, we still got a big kind of bounce. Like a... Yeah, you're right. I could use this as like a transition kind of thing. I don't necessarily need to use it as like a hit. It's a very good point. Whoa. Oh, by the way, so I didn't finish asking my question, Luca. Smash that like button. There we go. Good. Okay, I'm gonna check out your guys' beat critiques. This beat could be expanded upon when I actually turn it into a full beat. Whoa, chill, boys. Chill, baby. Spotify. Who cares? Wait a second. Here we go. Okay, ringtone beats. Here we go, boys. Ringtone beats is... Okay, so by the way, what I was saying, Luca, while I'm listening to these beats, Luca, tell me if the audio quantize in waveform sounds good. I need to know if it sounds good because the audio quantize in Cakewalk is all right, but I'm trying to look if Ableton or other DAWs can have good audio quantize. I do not have an I don't have an Instagram. And oh, I did click on Luca's. Sorry, I'll do your next, Luca. I love how the kick drum is hitting. The 808 sounds great. The open hat sounds great. There was one part of this melody that I wasn't 100% sold on, but I think the saxophone sounds really, really cool. That's a saxophone. I wasn't 100% sold on the on your 808. I'm not a huge fan of that. Really, really great job. This is really, really, really great. It's a bit nicer. You can see my keyboard a little bit more. Really, really fun, fire. Sounds super crispy. Super, really great, dude. I wasn't 100%. I just didn't like how many notes were happening, but I mean it's a good way to wrap up a giant phrase. So I understand why you did that. Anyway, I just realized that I say I wasn't 100% sold. I say that a lot. I wasn't 100% sold on this. I wasn't 100% sold on that. Luca Pueblo beat. Here we go. That snare, that clap is a little harsh in my opinion. What in the world is this? It's like you're taking like half Adventure Time, half cute cuddly rainbows, and half intense gritty trap style drums. This is not a Juice WRLD type beat. I can't imagine. Juice WRLD would curse you off if you try to send him this beat. Yeah, super creative, dude. I really like it. Jacko Beats YT. I feel like I recognize that flute. I feel like it's a good sample and you flipped it well. I realized that there isn't very much low end in the sample, and I wish there's a little bit more low end in the sample. Just like especially for the verses and intros when there isn't an 808 playing. Just kind of filling the bass or low mid frequencies. I feel like there isn't as much like hit on the downbeat right there. I think you need to listen to some ringtones beats and listen to how like the snare, listen to how the kick drum and the 808 and the open hat all hit together to make a good crash. Right here it just doesn't sound as there it is. I like the 808 choice you have. I wish the kick drum in the open hat kind of boom slammed you a little bit harder. But that's just my opinion. Sample is a great choice of sample. Great flip on the sample. Just wish there's a little bit more low end in the sample, at least when the 808 isn't playing. Okay, you can maybe cut out some low end during the 808 sections, but when it comes free and open, I feel like it just it would have had a little bit more girth if there was some mid range and low end on that sample. Other than that, really good beat, dude. We're getting a lot of beats coming in. What time is it? Okay. So I think I'm going to listen to these ones right here. So Young Carl's the last one I'm listening to. And then we're going to go back into the beat. And then we're going to go back into another beat or two at the end of this video. At the end of the stream. But here we go. Marco 8-bit. Like this. I was thinking like for the beat contest, Ringtone Beats said a little while ago that we should have a you have to make like a emotional beat, emotional melody, emotional whatever. And I thought that was a really good idea. I wonder if you could like kind of open it up to anything. Like I just want to feel a vibe, okay? Because so many times even I get stuck in the idea of, you just make a 4-bar pattern and then you just put a drum on it and you're done. But like to really think about your melody and think about, okay, how can I make a feeling through this? Like even I wasn't really thinking about feeling when I was doing this beat. I probably could have accentuated that melody a little bit more in order to make it have a bit. Actually, now that I hear about this, this isn't a very special beat. It's kind of boring. Yeah, I wasn't saying necessarily emotional. I was saying more just a feeling. Okay, if you want to make an ignorant kind of beat, make it ignorant, and make it really stand out as an ignorant beat. Don't just make it like, make it something like makes the listener feel angry. It doesn't have to make the listener feel angry. Don't just make a beat that has notes that sound like an ignorant beat. It's hard to explain, but if you can make a person feel happy by listening to your stuff, then great. Not 100% settled. I don't like that kick drum very much. Kick drum sounds pretty weak. I don't really like that clap either, but I like their melody a lot. Yeah, the melody is super duper catchy. Melody is really great. Kick drum is kind of weak, and snare isn't that great. I like your open hats a lot. Good job, 8-Bit. Great job. Sorry, Luca and Gabriel. I'll get to you at the end of the stream. I'm going to do these like 6, and then I'm going to go back to another beat. 2 fresh Melbourne bounce beats. That vocal is crazy. Wow, I love that vocal. Dude, you got talent there, dude. That was excellent. Let's do Hargan.
I don't want anybody else.
Oh, this ad. Really good. I mean, he didn't make it, but really, really fire. I like how interesting it was interesting how low and quiet the kicks and 808s and snares were. Something interesting to think about. Let's the next Hargan beat. Oh, this one he made. This one he made, so I can critique as much as I want. Here we go, boys. Sounds great. I love all the sound effects you got. Totally, dude.
HSK.
Yeah, this one had very similar mixing to the other beat we just listened to. I like it. I'm not 100% on this hi-hat. The hi-hat was a little bit off, I feel like, but maybe that's because I'm used to like more high-endy hi-hats, but oh yeah, that's right. The 808 is like a fifth up or third up or something like that, but yeah, the 808 is the fifth up, but for some reason it didn't really sound off to me. Okay, Icy Beats. And by the way, Lego Letters, I saw 2 beats in there, but I'm only gonna check out 1 beat. I've been only checking out, like, Icy Beats usually sends in like 2 or 3 beats. I only listen to the first one. Ringtone usually sends in 2 or 3 beats. I only listen to the first one. So that's just what I do to everyone.
Icy.
There's like a lot of bass in that melody. Like, I think it's intentional, but interesting. Hey Nicholas, I love the piano you got here. Personally, I'm not a humongous fan of the. That's another phrase I have. I'm not a humongous fan. I'm trying to think of other ways I can say it without saying humongous fan. Not 100% sold. I would have rather had. There you go. I would have rather had a more punchy kick drum and synth and spinsy kind of 808, but it's okay. That's an interesting vocal. It's almost like it almost sounds like Juice WRLD. Some of them sound like Juice WRLD, some of them don't. You got a fire melody though, dude. Really good job on that one. Let me read the title real quick. Icy Beats, 10K, 145 F minor with tags, piano plus art plus vocals plus bass plus melodic, hard, bouncy. .mp3. Bam. Gabriel, here you go, boys. Love that bass. Hey! We got a vibe. CIC. Woo! Great job, Gabriel. No critiques there from me. That was on point. D Crazy One. Made this beat a few days ago. Not a pro in mixing. Just a B. Down B3. I wouldn't have chose a pan flute. Was his first snare a rim shot and then all the other ones were claps? What in the world?
It's the crazy one, crazy one.
I think your anime might be okay, but I think you can move your entire beat down by like 5 semitones because your 808 gets really, really high sometimes. Ooh, wow. That's very unfortunate, Hargan. Yeah, I think that if you had, I think it's almost a Driscoll type beat. I think maybe the 808 is just a little too much to be rapped. I think this beat might just have a little bit too much 808 going all over the place in order to be a like rap song, but it's pretty great. Pretty good, dude. I'm not 100% sold on the. I'm not a big fan of the clap, but that's just a me thing. I usually don't like claps in general. So yeah, here is Young Carl. I said this is gonna be the last beat before I do the next. This is the last beat critique before I go into the next section of the live stream. So let's listen to this one. Young Carl on the beat though. I like this section of the melody way better than the first section. Recognize that 808. It's all right. I think there are some mixing things that could just be tweaked. I think there are a lot of sounds that are kind of overlapping each other. And also I think there should have been a kick brought in at some point. Make the but I feel like I'm in the minority nowadays. Like a lot of beats aren't having kick drums anymore. It's a good chord progression. I maybe would have chosen changing the sounds a little bit. At the very beginning, your second repetition of the melody, you chose good sounds. I love those sounds way better. That's just me. Okay, these 4 right here, I'm gonna come back to later. But let us save this first one. I'll just call it safety or something like that. Random. Young car on the beat though. And then I'm gonna go into the next beat for Kid Drip. Yeah, good chords, Young Carl. A little bit better sound selection, a little bit better mixing, and a kick drum. You don't have to have a kick drum, but I like kick drums a lot, and that would have been great. You'll get there. Don't even worry about it. You're the only one who knows that. Okay. So he likes guitars and pianos. Should I start with the piano? Main piano. I like this preset a lot. It's a preset I made myself. I mean, it's not hard to make presets at all. Combined grand piano with natural piano and piano mid soft layer. And 2 of them are kind of panned. So those are the sides sound like. And then if you add the middle, it's a nice piano. It's a nice preset in my opinion. Okay. So I think we're gonna do diatonic scale, and let's choose like a lower note, A or something. No, I've always heard the rule that your kick should always be louder than your 808. Nowadays some people don't have 8 kicks, so I don't even know what to think. Kid Drip, give me a BPM. That's nice. That's a nice chord progression. We're gonna have to tweak these a little bit, I think. Okay, that's nice. Let me copy these brute notes. I'm gonna pro tip of the day. You can hit notes up here, show note names. It makes it a lot easier when figuring out chords. So this is an F chord. So I'm gonna move the root notes of these chords down an octave. Just checking to make sure I got them all. There we go. Oh, I have an idea. I hear a different melody than this. Yeah, it's way better than my 10th beat for sure. How many beats do you think you guys have made in your lifetime? So for some reason, I'm feeling like I had to end. I got a loop right here. Like. But that's not in 4/4 anymore. So I got to make sure I stretch this in a way that sounds like it's in 4/4. This one's for you, Kid Drip. What do you think? I wanna. I respect that, young Carl. Goodness, I'm hearing one chord. Bum, 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 bum. There you go. So, I think. Make a beat in Bandlab. I actually tried that a couple days ago. Well, it was like last week's Saturday or Sunday or something. There, that's a nice chord. Takes maybe 4 to 6 hours. But I've recently started like adding a lot more time to my stuff. Only 4 to 6 hours? I mean, my old videos a couple months ago were taking 4 hours. These videos nowadays are taking about 6 hours. I'm gonna say 6 hours. I'm gonna pitch this down a little bit just to get new ideas. How long do you think videos should take? Well, I mean, you gotta include the time that I'm taking to shoot the video, which takes maybe 2 hours. This morning had technical difficulties, so I added maybe 2 hours to my time. I mean, it might be a short time, possibly. I don't think it's a short time. But I don't have time. That's the thing. Like, the only free time I ever have in the day is at 4 o'clock in the morning or on the weekends. And on the weekends, I spend a lot of time doing other things. When I make beats, it takes like 2 hours though. Takes me just over an hour to make a beat. Is the Kyle Beats drip plugin worth it? I think it's worth it. I think the other people might think that it's just kind of random sounds. But I mean, I think that other people would see this as, oh, an EQ plugin, a chorus plugin. You can get tons of those for free. But I think the fact that there's presets in here. Yeah, I wake up at 4 a.m. to make these videos, dude. It's a grind for me. What do you think about that? Bum, bum, bum. I think we might need a pad on here. We should hunch. I can't tell if this is sad or not. It sounds good in my opinion, but it doesn't sound sad necessarily. I mean, I feel like it could be sad. I could make this sad, I feel like. Flute. It sounds bad so far. Okay, the sound's a little cheap, but the idea is good. I'm gonna get another flute in. That's a pretty sad melody in my opinion. What do you think about these flutes? I think I hear this now. I hear Juice WRLD on this one. We're just gonna have to see if I can execute on this whole thing. What you wanna know when done? Whoa! That kick, I mean that clap is right on it. I'm feeling this, boys. I'm gonna copy this little pattern over. Oh, great. Undo. I'm gonna copy just this little thing over and over. And then we'll change the notes up. Oops, I accidentally opened up DaVinci Resolve. Bruh, when you make me a beat and I tell you how to change it, we both just vibe to it so hard. Remember when you, whoa, Soundfire, the melody. Yeah, probably could, dude. I don't know how to pronounce. Whoa. I don't know how to pronounce your name. 19MCE 1023. Luca, you gotta sleep. Are you getting your full 8 hours in? I don't want. I am flattered that you want to watch my stream so badly, but I don't need you to pull all-nighter for me. Woo! What a 808 pattern. Why am I screaming? This isn't that exciting. Do you ever get that feeling where you're just like... Saying, you slept only 8 hours and that's your problem. Dude, I'd be sleeping in if I got 8 hours. I am on the grind. Do me a favor, make the entrance flute only. Maybe you said the top flute? Oh, you mean the intro? I'm feeling like this hi-hat needs to be not so... No. It's gotta have the vibe. Okay, so I don't know if you're going to be able to hear this, but I'm going to try to just do something on my guitar. No, ID Beats. I didn't review your beat last time I did the beer teak. Your beat is on my. Ooh, that's kind of fire. I know you can't hear what I'm doing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record through my microphone because I don't feel like setting up my bad system of recording audio. So turn the metronome on. Last one was good enough. They're kind of quiet, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to use like a. Okay, that sounds alright. Let's put this right on. We're gonna do some effects to this to make it sound cool. Well, I messed that up with the quantized stuff. Okay, let me I messed up. I wasn't right on beat. So I'm going to have to I'm going to make it a little bit better manually, and then I'll use the automatic quantize thing. Like this note is a bit ahead. Yeah, who said the logic thing? Tommy. Yeah. I think that Cakewalk is probably closest related to Logic. You know? It's basically almost identical to Logic in most ways. There we go. I'm just doing that because I want to have it good manually, and then I'll do the audio thing because sometimes the audio transpose thing doesn't sound so great. Yeah, that actually sounds really good. Good job, audio transpose. I'm gonna add a little bit of the guitar effect, TH3. We're gonna have to do some effects to this because through my microphone isn't ideal. It would have better to have like a whole amp or maybe a direct input. Actually, Okay, let me read these chats real quick. Don't change the sound, please, and do your thing. I love it. Okay, whatever. I wanted to try Logic, but on Windows, and seeing you using Cakewalk inspires me. Yeah. It's very, very similar, actually. It's probably Cakewalk is much. Actually, Ableton, besides the live feature, is pretty similar to Logic or Cakewalk. I think those three are very similar to each other. Logic, Ableton, Cakewalk. FL Studio is kind of in its own realm. It's good at what it does. Okay, it's very good at what it does. Not going to discredit FL Studio at all, but it's quite a bit different than other DAWs. Yeah, there we go with the head shaking. I'm gonna discredit FL. What do you guys think about the guitar? What do you guys think about that guitar? Good, bad, awesome, trash? It's a good guitar. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that actually turned out all right. I have done that before. I've done. Chill. I've done that a couple times in some of my other beats, but I've only started that doing that for the first time this week. I think I should probably kind of develop like a good system for like where on my microphone and where on my guitar the stuff will kind of like be with each other. But that is for another day when I feel like kind of experimenting. Whoa. That's fire. Hey, on up link, maybe. No, I think I need like a open hat to put right on the downbeat. Oh, crash maybe? I need just a little bit of something to add a little bit of high into the kick. quantize that. Not feeling that perk. But I am feeling this sound. I don't remember what this sound is called, but also feel like looping it over 2 bars, to 8 bars. Pretty fire. I'm gonna copy the yeah, let's do a cymbal crash again. No, I don't really want to do cymbal crash again. Maybe you choose a different cymbal crash. Like, what if this one has legato on it? All right. That's a good idea. Good idea, Bongonzo. Luca is joking when he says from an old phone. What do I say about how this melody was made? Whoa, my phone's about to die. Oh, 2% battery. What a save. Where am I going to plug my phone in? Give me a second real quick. I need to do something to get my chat open. I'm going to get my chat open on the side computer. Okay. Making sure we can still see my face. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, I'm gonna read the chat from here. Got it. Okay, it's a chirp. Yeah, I forget what chirp it is though. It's from some sort of video game or something like that. Can I explain how the LED? Oh yeah, thank you for a good camera angle. I like that. Oh. From an old phone. Yeah, the sound is probably from an old phone. I thought you were talking about how I made the melody. It's from an old phone. Sound selection for the melody. First we got this sound. Piano. Without any effect, it sounds like this. I actually kind of like it without effects. That's a bit better. And then I have the drip plugin on here using the lo-fi preset and my classic reverb sends bus thing. And then I have this sound up here, which is kind of cool sound. Listen to how it sounds. What that is it's a bell sound reversed. Okay, so I literally just have it reversed in here. The MIDI is exactly identical as the piano, except an octave up. But the VST, I took the bell sound. So if I actually hit on my keyboard on that bell sound, see how I reversed it? And then I have a whole bunch of reverb on that, just kind of drenched it a little bit. Sound together it sounds like this. I will be doing a beat critique when this beat is over. I'm not sure how far we're getting close to finishing. And then I have this guitar that I recorded in with my actual guitar. And it has a drip plugin on it using the caliber preset. This 3-band EQ, which is just an EQ plugin, but a very, very simple EQ plugin. And then some reverb. Before it sounded like this. Bam. And then I also have these flutes over here. One of the flutes is a free flute called Visco flute. VSCO2 flute. That's the free one, and this is the Triton one. Hey! I felt that. I felt that. I will be doing a beat critique. I will, but not right now. Give me less than 10 minutes. Okay, I'm just gonna do a little bit experiment. Transpose everything down by 1 semitone. Just see how it sounds. Maybe it'll be cool, maybe it won't. It was better before. We're almost done with this. I can hear a little bit of vocal. I'm going to add like a vocal chop in somehow. We're going to record vocal chops in. That's how we're going to do it. I mean, I love beat critiquing you guys. I really, really, really do. Okay. But sometimes I just want to be creative. And I'm feeling creative right now. So I want to capitalize on my creativity. Okay, that's weird. Okay, and then we get That was the weirdest thing I've ever done. Where's Graelian? Why isn't it my pitch shift?
Oh.
What key are we in? F it count. F is good. G sharp is good. D flat is good. E flat is good. C is good. F is good. G is good. B flat is good.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Here we go, boys. Listen to this.
Oh. 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 Oh.
That fits the key. Now we just gotta make something cool out of this.
Oh.
Drench that in reverb when we got a hit. Honestly, though, I drenched it in reverb when I got a hit. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Laltabori up an octave. And also I got to freeze some stuff because we're getting some cracks. What time is it for me? It's 3:04. I'm gonna record another thing. Da-do! Oh, my camera just died. East Coast AE. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Nice. I feel like I'm rapping on Kid Drip's rapping beat. Did you just call him honey? Okay, I think that's gonna be the last thing we have in this beat. I just thought it was something funny. Someone earlier said that I should make a beat using a sound that doesn't have to do with I should make a beat using sounds from things that aren't musical. I could say that in this beat I made a beat with a sound that wasn't usable. It was my voice. If I spent like 10 more seconds actually thinking about that joke, it would have actually been funny, but that was pretty cringe. Kid Drip beat 2, since I sent him beat like a week ago or like 3 weeks ago or something like that. We got a hit. Okay, Beat Critique, boys. Beat Critique. Send your beats in to Beat Critique. Beat Critique. Send your beats in to Beat Critique. Why am I doing this? Here we go. Okay, I'm only going to do people who are on the stream. I mean, I'm going to do other people too. But if you're on it, then I'll make sure I get you first. Okay, click see. Here we go. He said, hi, here's a drill beat I'm working on. I haven't finished it, but I have done a little bit. Subscribe to Bongonzo on YT. Subscribe. I'm sure you've all subscribed. Basically, just I'm saying, comment in the thing to make sure that I know you're here. Hey, click see if he's learning the chords, boys. Chill. My camera died. You must have been asleep, Luca. Okay, if it glitched, click see. I'm gonna let you send it again, and we'll get back to you. It's all right. It's all right. Sometimes things glitch. Aiden Miller's in here. Let's check out his beat. We'll come back to you, ClickSteve. Don't worry about it. I think your drums and stuff are really quiet. Yeah, your drums and stuff are super quiet. Like, listen to this beat here, boys. Drums could use everything could be used a little bit of mixing, but at least it's a good volume. Really almost boost everything, especially the drums. The chords are really good, dude. You got good chords. Everything sounds like good sound selection. Yeah, your 808 and kick drum aren't really thumping at all because nothing's really thumping. Anyway, it's a good beat though. Good chords, good sound selection. I think that it would have been really great. I'm gonna try to listen to it if I boost everything. I boost hard. Yeah, I'm listening at max volume on my end, and it's still pretty quiet. And also, your just 808 and bass isn't very. Your kick drum and 808 and your clap aren't really thumping at all. Keep working on the mix though. The sound selection sounded pretty fine in my opinion, but I couldn't really hear much of anything. So let's listen to another beat. Is ID Beats here? Is ID Beats here? Is Gabriel here? Is Luca here? If any of them are here. I know Luca's in here. Let's do Luca then. When you mean rage, do you mean like this? Here we go. Sheesh. How is this still in a major key? Honestly, that's really, really good distortion though. Like really, really, really clean. I also love how you chopped up the sample. It sounds like you chopped it up, and I really, really respect that. It's really, really great. I can just imagine that being like someone's alarm clock. Great job, Luca. Everything sounded super clean. Really good mixing. And now I'm going to check out ID Beats' beat. Not my style. I tried something new. Ooh, that was a really crispy drop. Loved how that hit. I actually love this. I've never really heard much. I haven't really heard very many beats like this, but it's so creative. That's a really great ID. I actually really, really, really love that beat. Really well done. Okay, now we're listening to D Crazy One. Ooh. Interesting chord progression for a drill beat. I don't really like that 808. I think the notes are probably fine. I'm just not a huge fan of the sound selection. I don't really usually love having the 808 as a melody instrument, but to each his own. I mean, it's not horrible. I love the hi-hats you have. I love the snare you have. I love the melody you have. It's actually a really, really good melody for this kind of beat. Like, I never would have thought about using an R&B kind of melody for this. but I'm not a huge fan of the 808. Even though it's still pretty good, it's just not great in my opinion. I would have chosen a different 808, and I wouldn't have gone so high. But still really good beat, D Crazy one. You're gonna do good. Just keep at it. You're gonna get there. It's gonna be fire, dude. Like it Lars. Like it Lars is in here, right? Yeah, I know he is. Wait. First major scale. Interesting. Interesting. Not as great as your last one, I felt like. But it's still pretty good. I love how the swing comes in. That's just really crazy stuff. Awesome, dude. The weekend. Weekend. I'm trying to think of like a German kind of way to say the weekend. I mean, I don't want to actually say the weekend in German. That's actually, here you go. That to say the weekend in German is das Wochenende. But I know you're talking about the artist, The Weeknd, so sorry about that. LOL. Yeah, I haven't just finished it yet. Here we go. Listen to the whole beat. Sounds the same, dude. Here's one thing to say though. Assuming that those are your notes and it's just like your 808 track has like a bad plugin or something on it, assuming that you actually played in that many MIDI notes, that is a lot of MIDI notes. Like you do not need to hit your 808 so many times. But maybe it's the glitch and I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna laugh every time I see you say baby. To be honest, I don't know how to say baby in German. I'm looking at Google Class. I'm looking at Sauchling. That's probably how you pronounce it. I looked it up. I had to look it up. Das Babe. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I like how his accent is like. Is Gabriel here? Wait. Gabriel didn't even send a beat in, so rip. Arnold Schwarzenegger accent is like synonymous with German accent. Okay. Baby is baby in German. Let me look it up. I don't know why I'm looking this up. Oh, it does. It does look like just baby. Oh, Kinder. Kinder. You can call it Kinder. That means just like young child. Baby. Whatever. Das Baby, D Baby, I'm not sure. Doesn't matter. We learn something new every day. Yeah, actually, kindergarten is a German word. So you learned something new today. I don't think it's for child garden. Let's see. If it's still glitched, I'm gonna have to move on. Maybe if you can figure it out some other time. I would check it on your end. It's still glitched. Check it on your end before you send it over. I assume you did, but I don't know. It's still not good. I mean, maybe you meant to do it like that. And in that case, your 808 and your kick drums are way too loud. They just need less distortion. Let me go in my trash to find it. Yeah, it sounds like you said. Yeah. It's not the same. If you send it in Discord, maybe you can send it in Discord, and I'll hear it. Let me go in my trash and find it. No, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, it was trash, and he'll admit it too. It's trash. It's glitched. He didn't mean to sound like that. Yeah, I'm loving this beat too. Whoever said that. Okay, let's duplicate that over 4 times. Should I just stay here? I don't have anywhere to go except for to edit a video. Cause I was gonna record a video today, but it's already 3 o'clock, and by like 4 o'clock it starts getting dark out. I mean, it starts getting dark. It starts getting too dark to record a video, if you know what I mean. Cause I'm using like the sunlight and everything. Where is it? Have you ever made an EDM before? Yeah, I have. Every once in a while. And also, let's see. Do you have ClickSeef in here? Yeah, good thing light bulbs ended. I use several lights in order to light my videos. But I also use sunlight. I just don't have a big enough light to replace the sun. I bet you've wouldn't that be nice if we just had a big enough light to replace the sun? I'm thinking this beat is better than the last one I sent for him. That I sent a beat to Kid Drip a little while ago, and it wasn't as good as this one. Just saying. You probably don't even care. Why am I talking? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this weird reversing sound, make a second track where the sound is up an octave, oh sorry, on Cakewalk my playback sounds fine. Well, maybe export the audio and see if it sounds fine after exported. I shot a video where I was making a house beat. That was kind of fun. No idea what language they're speaking on my Discord server. I didn't realize how many open hats I have. Listen to this. I should try making Melbourne bounce. I don't know. I don't really know what the video is gonna film. For the intro, I'm supposed to have just the flute. I don't know if he means like only the flute, but mostly the flute at least. That's kind of cool, yeah. What video is gonna shoot today? I don't know. I usually don't plan my videos until like 5 minutes before. Just kidding. I mean, to be honest, I don't necessarily think about my videos like throughout the course of the whole day. I'm not writing scripts for my videos. I'm not stuff like that. I do have a sheet of paper with ideas you guys have given me. I might have done a beat without hearing it. So I just like turn off my speakers and I just try to make a beat without using my speakers. Or maybe a rod wave type beat. That sounds kind of cool. Maybe do a switch up where I do a switch up in my beat. Actually, I recorded a video yesterday and I have a switch up in that beat, which is pretty fire. Except that was a Travis Scott type beat. You guys have asked me a lot of how-tos and tutorials, but I am 100% not really interested in doing tutorials anymore. Yeah, I actually, the reason I was considering doing that video was because I have literally had like seven different people request that video. What about making a beat where you use the highest BPM? Yeah, part of me just says that doesn't sound fun. Click Steve. What is an 190 feet beat? Ready for this? That's actually kind of fire. It's actually fire. I love that speed actually. What is a good speed for a rapper though? Yeah, and also I've found, I think I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. I had I don't know. I had a couple of people like just desperately ask me, I need a tutorial, I need this tutorial. And I'm feeling like, I mean, it's fine to have fast BPMs like that, but like, oftentimes they think of it as like the opposite. Like 223 could be thought of as 111 and a half or something like that. And 200 could be thought of as 100. I know like most Juice WRLD beats are around 38 beats per minute. Like almost all of them are. Like it's almost like just a routine, like a formula. I want to limit it down so that it's not so many hits. I mean, that makes sense, but like, was the rapper thinking like, or is the rapper thinking like, like, I don't think the rapper was doing like eighth notes in 223 beats per minute. He was probably doing eighth notes in 111 and a half beats per minute. I'm just really chatting right now. I don't really have anywhere to go. Oh, it is? Okay, now we do a reverse 808. What I do with reverse 808s, I'm pretty sure there's a way to like professionally do it. I'd probably have to render out the audio file or something like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this. Actually, I'm going to place 2 notes. Make sure they're both ridiculously quiet. I mean, ridiculously short. Click on one, and then use my draw tool. Just like that. And then we'll do some velocity rolls. And then pitch it up to the right note. Ooh. Hey. That's the better. Sliding from a note with a velocity at 0 might be easier to do. I don't think that's how complete control works. I think I've tried that before. Let me try. If I place one note, place another note, make this one a 0 velocity, make this one a high velocity. Turn off my gliding. Then quick turn it on temporarily. Yeah, it doesn't do that. It takes the first velocity and it applies it to the whole thing. You can't do multiple velocities. Hey, Roku. Yeah, it is sad. Also, because like sometimes I wish because if you were able to use it so that it takes into account the velocities, that'd be really nice. Because if you're doing like really high notes, sometimes doing high notes, you want to like turn the velocity down to maybe either go like or if you wanted to go like, because sometimes the high notes just come out louder than the low notes, so then you can't really like fine tune the high notes velocities. Anyway. Yam. We're just making a beat. I'm wrapping this beat up. I should have wrapped up the stream like 15 minutes ago, but I think I'm just going to arrange this beat out and then I'll wrap up the stream. Because I am cutting time short and I should probably edit a video. But also I'm just enjoying talking with you guys. And I'm also tired, so yeah, so after I arrange this thing out, I might do a little bit of work on arrangement and then I'll end the stream. You didn't know Complete Control is a sampler? I literally use it in like every single beat. I've literally been talking about it the entire stream. This is the Complete Control sampler used in my one shot. That piano came out of nowhere, and I think it should really be. Oh, I know. You can do something cool with velocities by going like this. Select everything. Okay. And then hold Control on the left side and move it down. That's a little quiet. I think it should maybe move a bit up. Hey Jim. Yeah, you should try out the complete start bundle. It's pretty good. It's not like the most amazing overpowered thing of all time, but I do think the sampler is one of the best samplers out there. I'm not going to be doing any more beaker cheeks. The clicking. I gotta end the stream because I'm not very entertaining when I'm tired. 4.61 subscribers, guys. You guys are too good to me. Okay, well that needs a big transition or something between these sections because that's a big contrast. How did I do the velocity for the hi-hats? Good eyes, good ears. I mean, if you select these hi-hats, you can definitely see that I have the I really love doing that with my hi-hats. I've been doing that for the past like 5 months and probably more than that. No, way more than that actually. I have a video a long time ago explaining how I did it, but I'll show you right now. Basically, the idea is that you right-click on your hi-hat track, right-click, view, step sequencer. Okay, so this is going to open up the step sequencer. I'm going to change this note to 60, and I'm going to, well, you can actually just do it here. I'm going to make it so it has 1 beat instead of 4 beats. And then I'm going to place 1 note, place another note, and then if you hit this little plus sign here, this arrow sign, you can actually change the velocity. So like that, let's hear how that sounds. As you can hear, it definitely has a different velocity. And you can actually see it in the MIDI view. Well, you can't, well, yeah, you can see different velocities. So then you can just click on your little section, hit Control D over and over, and it will just repeat it over and over. Just like that. So that's basically the foundation of all the hi-hats. Okay, so now we need to do transition between these two sections. It's probably gonna have to do with my piano. Which, by the way, I did not humanize, which would probably be a good idea. gonna have to do some. I'm gonna do something with the piano, because since it doesn't have to be totally without the piano in this section, it could be. It could have a little bit of piano. That's fine. Ooh, look at that. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's really kind of cool. I like that. In this verse, I'm going to take out the hi for a second. I'm also going to do a little thing that I like to do every once in a while with my arrangements, which is copy the melody over for a second. Like, let's just like go like this. Like, take the original piano. Shoot, come on. Here we go. Get out of here. 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 There we go. And then move this over. So let's hear how that sounds overall. Gotta cut out some 808s. Like, what if I went like that? Ooh. Nice. Do I have strategies or tips for song arrangements? I think it is more powerful in the second hit, and also I don't think it has to be. No, I don't think it has to be, and also I think it's not really more powerful, but I don't think it has to be. I think it's better that way, yeah. Do I have tips for song arrangements? Not really. I think the biggest tip is to have a verse, have a intro, have a drop, have a high drop. Okay, I haven't heard this as much in my BRTs kind of things, but when I was doing a competition a little while ago, I noticed that like everyone had melodies that were so like the melodies, I mean, the beats just went over and over and over and over and over. There was no definite melody. There's no definite verse. There's never no definite drop. You've got to have sections that clearly imply where the rapper's going to do what he does. You can't just like take a four bar loop and then just copy it over and call it a beat. You've got to cut out some things. You got to bring some things in. Other than that, as long as you have definite sections to your beat, I think it's pretty good. I've heard to take things out every 8 bars, and I mean I'm doing that in this beat. I'm taking things out, taking things back in. So yeah. gonna copy the same intro chord progression over here. Roku asked the question, do you think it's... Oh, no, Yam Yam said, do you think it's different when we're planning for vocals or not rapping? No, I don't think it's different. I think that you should always be trying to lead a story with your listener. I think that every beat should always have different sections because it's almost like it's just telling different stories in different ways. I mean, it's telling the same story, but you've got to keep it interesting to the listener. And I think that's the best way to keep it interesting. Nice. That's a good arrangement right there, boys. Yeah. And I mean, there are plenty of people who will just copy their thing over 8 bar, like copy their 8-bar loop over like 10 times, and they'll cut things out and bring things back in, cut things out, bring things back in. Personally, I think it makes more sense, in my opinion, to make 4 independent sections, you know, intro, high drop, verse, drop, and then copy those sections around. But that's partly just because Cakewalk has the arranger tool here, which is really nice. And that just kind of implies the fact that you should be arranging it that way. But you don't have to arrange it that way. Plenty of great songs have... I mean, use your ears. Bring things in, cut things out. Bring things in, cut things out. It's... You just got to kind of think, okay, we just finished the intro. What comes next? Don't say, okay, I finished my first 4 bars. Let me copy those 4 bars and then just call it a day. In this beat, there isn't much difference between the high drop and the normal drop. I'll show you a difference. I'll let you listen to them right here. Here's the high drop. And then here's the other drop. The only difference is in the melody. If you listen to this one, it sounds like this. And this one sounds like this. You can't really tell, but this piano actually has an upper octave duplicated onto it. So if you were able to look at the MIDI, as you can see, during the normal drop, it looks like this. And during the high drop, it looks like this. They're like double as many notes because I copied up an octave also. I also added this sound in for the high drop. Let's solo that one sound. Sounds like this. And that's just not in the other one. There is this sound, but it's not as interesting. I basically just copied up an octave and made it more frequent. So there's just a little bit more going on during the high drop. I usually think it should be about octaves. I call it high drop because it has higher octaves. I'm not calling it high drop because it has higher emotion or higher power, but it usually does because it has the higher notes. So I'll usually either copy my piano up an octave, like copy the notes, or I'll just, you know, move them up an octave. I don't have a low drop necessarily. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'll take my entire melody and move it down an octave just for one section. That's usually kind of fun. Yeah, just copy and paste it up an octave. Like, actually, I have keyboard shortcuts that make it easy for me to do that. I made the keyboard shortcut that if I hit Control Shift Q and hit Enter, it automatically does it. but that is a cal script that it's not default in Cakewalk, and you have to download this very certain thing online in order to be able to do that. Maybe I'll make a video about how to get that thing in, because it's a pretty powerful thing. Like, that was 3 buttons, and I did that. I selected, hit it, enter. 3 buttons, copying off an octave. But otherwise, you can hold control and you can drag it up an octave. It just takes longer. Haley Naka, by the way. Yeah, there is a way, yam yam. If you hit P on your keyboard and you go to Keyboard Shortcuts tab, you can go to Keyboard Shortcuts tab. Dun 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 dun. Here it goes. And then you can just like route your own keyboard shortcuts. I've done this a lot. I've routed a lot of keyboard shortcuts, and they make my workflow so much faster. But you can also make cal scripts, which are these things in here, which are interesting MIDI effects you can do. Like, you can humanize something, you can move things up an octave, you can vary the velocity, you can add crescendos, you can add major chords, minor chords, seventh chords, you can do a whole bunch of cool things to that. And if you route those to MIDI, if you route those to keyboard shortcuts, you can really get crazy with your stuff. The speed is a hit. I'm going to end the stream here. I want you to look up my video called How to Transpose in Cakewalk Bandlab. Look up that video. That video is probably the most helpful video I've ever made on my channel, but is very, very unknown. Like, it got quite a few views, and it was very helpful for a video for the people who did see it. It's a black stream, isn't it? There you go. There's a black screen for you. It's a very, very helpful video. It shows you how to transpose the fastest way possible. It shows you how to make keyboard shortcuts. It also shows you how to make cal scripts. So not only does it show you how to find cal scripts, but how to make them. Link, please. I can't actually. Actually, I can get my phone out and link it probably. Just look up how to transpose in Cakewalk Bandlab. Give me a second, I'll link it. It is probably the most helpful feature about Cakewalk. I'm gonna go out and say that. Let me link it for a second. I mean, it almost has 700 views. So it is pretty helpful for people, but anyway. There you go, boys. So check out that video. It will save you hours of time. Probably the most useful thing I've ever... No, it won't save you hours, but it'll save you probably about 45 seconds per beat. I don't know why I said hours. Check out that video. See you guys later. You guys really need that feature. See you guys later.